Good everybody, I'm Brandon. Today I'm about to do another video from What Culture Wrestling. This one right here is the ups and downs from NXT TakeOver WarGames. Y'all requested it. Don't trip you now, I got y'all. So I'm currently uploading other reactions for today. So I'm gonna have to watch this video on my phone. I mean, it doesn't matter for y'all. I'm gonna still have a little box right here. Today's a great day. It's Monday. I hope all y'all have a great week this week, bro. Go after all your goals and dreams. Don't hold back. I got this bag of money right here just for y'all. Y'all see this bag of money? I want y'all to visualize that bag of money. You can get the bag too. You feel me? Anyway, I'm excited for this. NXT been lit. WWE period just been fire. It's been really good. So we're gonna see what happened in WarGames. Tomorrow I'll be dropping the I'll be reacting to the ups and downs of Survivor Series. I'm really excited for that, man. Anyway, let's hop on into it.
That's right, calm down, don't adjust your YouTube devices. It is me, because unfortunately it's very sad news. It is a day where a lot of Adams have died. It's a joke, that's not real. Adam Cleary is going to be taking care of the Survivor Series reaction show later, so he's doing that. And, you know, metaphorically speaking,
we're gonna miss you, bro.
Maybe literally, I don't understand how Adam Cole is still walking on this earth, given what I saw last night at NXT TakeOver WarGames. I mean,
oh shit, he got fucked up, huh?
Absolutely bonkers. But yes, my name is Simon Miller. If you don't know, you may recognize me for Ups and Downs for Raw, Ups and Downs SmackDown, Ups and Downs for AEW, but I am doing NXT today, and didn't I just pull the good straw out of the cup? Because this event was absolutely incredible.
Alright.
Let's up those damn downs.
That sun shining on me. God shining on me.
Now I'm sure at some point NXT is going to do another women's WarGames match. And when they do, I don't know how in the hell they're going to top the first. I mean, crazy moves. We had twists, we had turns, we had fire all over the place. This is one damn up. Before we during the pre-show, Mia Yim had been taken out by a stranger, meaning Rhea Ripley had to go to Dakota Kai and say, Dakota, I really need your help. Can you come and join me on my team? Kai was like, yeah, brah, I'll join you. And you could just tell it was a bad idea. And lo and behold, it was a really bad idea. As soon as she had been let out of the cage, she turned her head and looked at her supposed friend and tag team partner, Tegan Knox, and she absolutely walloped her, and she walloped her hard. She even took off that knee brace and looked at it like it was some kind of prize. Dakota even
This is crazy, yo.
Came out to try and calm things down, and do you know what the crowd did?
Oh,
when they saw that, they react as if they had seen a cat squished into goo, because nobody treats William Regal like that, because in the world of NXT, he has been treated like an authority figure that you should respect. Why we can't take that and put on respect that, I don't know, but it was good. Outside of that, too, all of this was carnage, especially
I drink a gallon of water every day just to let y'all know. That's why my skin looks so good. That's why I'm so healthy. A gallon of water every single day without fail.
Off the top of the cage, it was so effortless and it was so smooth. It was like she had just popped out to buy a pint of milk. That's what she made it look like. It was like, meh, go and get some milk. Meh, I'll just do a moonsault off this really tall structure. And so it was Io and Candice LeRae that started things off, and almost instantly Io was already giving us a sense of what was to come, because she was jumping from one ring rope to the next ring rope and hitting Candice again like it was as easy as breathing. Io Shirai, if treated...
So she a beast.
Such a big star. Hell, maybe she already is. Bianca Belair was up next, and soon she was powerbombing LeRae into the cage, so Candice was having a great evening, and Rhea Ripley followed, and clearly didn't think that 2 rings and 1 giant steel, like, you know, barrier, whatever you want to call it, we should have just gone with...
Oh, ads? Come on, bro.
Cage wasn't enough, because she went under the ring, and she started getting loads of weapons. I mean, just think of every wrestling weapon that comes into your brain other than tables. She had found it, and now they were in the damn ring.
So they was going hard.
To join the fracas, and
I love when women fuck each other up.
The weapons too, and she didn't because she's a heel, but it doesn't really matter, because then all of these ladies were involved in a Tower of Doom spot, which did end with them crashing through some chairs. I mean, right now, it is the morning, that event is done, a brand new day is here, all of their backs just must be going, excuse me, why did you do this? This is not what a back was for. Incredible. It was at this point that we were meant to get Dakota Kai in the match, but we didn't, because again, she annihilated Tegan Knox. And maybe the best thing about all of this is that as Shayna Baszler also made her way into the WarGames, she just couldn't have looked happier. She looked like the cat that had got the cream, and yes, that's the second cat reference on today's episode of Ups and Downs. Yeah. She is just such a great performer all around. I am a massive Shayna Baszler fan. She probably takes pleasure when a baby drops its ice cream on the floor. Like I said, this just continued to escalate and escalate and escalate. I mean, we had ponytail whips, and we had reverse hurricanranas, and we had more stuff with weapons. And I would focus on more than that, but we don't need to, because we just need to talk about that, well, frankly, ridiculous finish. With Ripley locked in the Kira Feud clutch, it looked like once again Baszler was going to come out of top. But clearly Rhea had gone, I know what I'm going to do, mate. If you try and do this to me. And this is what she did. She handcuffed her own hand to Shayna. And Baszler was like, what are you doing, you crazy person?
To make sure she can't tap out.
And then used the Riptide through some chairs to get the 1, 2, 3. Rhea Ripley gets the visual pinfall. Rhea Ripley gets the win for her team. This was just, I can't even think.
She is a beast, though. I'm not gonna lie.
It was engaging and it was immersive. These poor people, they put everything on the line. That's why I want to say thank you very much for entertaining me on a Saturday night. And I tell you who else entertained me: Killian Dain, Damian Priest, and Pete Dunne.
Damian Priest.
Up too.
I like him.
Focus on this. And sure, this wasn't as chaotic as the
WarGames
matches, but it was still 3 premier workers doing their thing. I mean, within about 10 seconds, Dain had Priest and Dunne on the outside, and he was doing some weird combo Samoan drop, fall away slam thing. And it looked like he had just murdered everybody involved. Dunne worked his way back into this eventually, but that made Killian Dain and Damian Priest goes, hey man, if we work together, maybe we can get the upper hand, which they did, but you know how those allegiances, those alliances work. You then go, oh wait, it's a triple threat match.
So now I gotta beat you up.
So they started to slug each other in the face too. Damian eventually was in control, and he razor edged Pete Dunne onto a table, and I stress onto, it did not break. And once again, I was getting worried about people's backs, and then Killian Dain felt like he had been left out, so he ran at Damian Priest and cannonballed him through the barrier on the outside. See, this is a triple threat match. There weren't no stipulations, but they were still doing crazy stuff. You could say this went a little bit too long, because at one point the crowd did dip a little bit, probably because they were exhausted from what they had seen so far. But that is
that first match was crazy.
Going to stomp down anything here, because the finish was actually quite interesting. Pete Dunne had hit the bitter end on Damian Priest, and he was going for the win. Obviously, Killian was like, no, as always, I've said this, it's a triple threat match, I'm getting involved. So we picked him up, and Pete Dunne was trying to choke him out from behind. So, Killian Dain saw Damian Priest on the floor, so he kind of did a
went and jumped.
Him more, Pete Dunne pushed him off, and he stole the pin, meaning tonight on Survivor Series, we are going to get Pete Dunne versus Adam Cole for the NXT Championship. If, of course, Adam Cole is actually still alive. We'll talk about it in about 35 seconds. I fear for the Cole family. And then Finn Bálor beat Matt Riddle. I mean, come on, what do you want me to do? When I am presented...
Finn Bálor beat the yoga homie!
And these kind of matches, all I can do is close my eyes, take the finger of power, give it up. It lacked the sheer spectacle of the opener and the main event, but the fact we are even getting this match in 2019 kind of blew my brain.
Well, I don't know the history behind it, but I like them both.
He looked like a man reborn, and that he's embracing this new bad guy persona as much as he can, especially when Matt Riddle was on the outside. Bálor saw him, went, I'm going to go and drop kick him in the face. And when they showed the replay, I'm amazed that Matt Riddle's nose is still attached to the skull bit of his body. It should be on the floor. Riddle's comeback increased the pace as he hit a V-trigger and a German suplex, but Bálor was able to counter that and eventually hit a sling blade. And these are all standard moves. You've heard them all before. The execution was just so good. It was as smooth as silk, even though I don't know what that means. I mean, who gets silk and rubs it and goes, oh, it's so smooth. That's when Riddle did bust out the jack.
I love this dude, bro. He's hilarious.
Will not be happy with that. And then he realized, look, if I can't beat this man using big moves, I will try and utilize every single submission under the sun. So he did try everything, including the bro mission, but Finn clearly had a plan, because do you know how he ended this? Fozzie, you're on my TV. You're on my TV. Foot stomp or any other moves you're used to. He hit him with a 1916 DDT and planted Matt Riddle right on his head. He got the 1, 2, 3.
All right, Finn.
Just use this kind of Finn Bálor on Raw and SmackDown about a year ago, we would be telling a very different narrative, but I still don't care, because he is kicking ass. All the ass in NXT. I flipping love Finn Bálor. Again,
me too.
Other videos,
I like Finn Bálor.
I became a bit apathetic to him. It wasn't his fault. It was how he's being booked. Now he's risen up from the ashes. So this absolutely rocked, and it was absolutely perfect for this card, because it offered a little bit something different. Both guys felt like absolute stars. Right? Take a breath. Time to do it, because it is our main event time, and that's right, 4 matches on one show. And did anybody feel ripped off? No. Was anyone sitting around going, oh, well, I think there should be a 5th match? No. because what WWE did here is they gave you a wonderful slice of entertainment. It also means, and I don't do this often, but hey, you got to call a spade, you've got to be honest, you got to be transparent. The men's War Games match is getting an up, and a little spoiler, we ain't upping or down anything else. 4 ups, 0 down.
That means it was fuego, bro.
For some reason, Tommaso had decided on this evening that he was going to be Casey Jones from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. He was wearing exactly the same mask, and I'm alright with that. Little secret for you. I love the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. They just punched each other as hard as they could in the face for around about 5 minutes, and then Kyle O'Reilly got involved. He started doing all his, like, Muay Thai type kicks. And I was kind of like, oh my gosh, now we're getting an MMA style fight. Dijakovic then entered, and he was able to take everybody out until Bobby Fish followed that and balanced things back out. It's kind of like, this is the equivalent of a crazy F1 race when, you know, someone is first and they're second and they're third, and someone else is first and second, and you see a crash. It was almost impossible to keep up with. Keith Lee then arrived on the scene.
Oh, the big homie was involved too.
Because I'm biased.
My big nigga.
But he hit one of those giant cross bodies onto everyone, and I just feel like he could be the biggest player in all of the world.
He is a beast.
Was aware of this, and he was once again able to cut Keith Lee off. But still, somebody buy me a I Love Keith Lee t-shirt, otherwise I'll buy a white one and I'll write on it. However, this is tying into the
give me one too, bro.
Because like I say, Roderick Strong doing that put the Undisputed Era back on top. And why would the Undisputed Era need to be back on top? Well, of course, it was because we needed to find out who was Tommaso Ciampa's 4th man. There had been a lot of discussion about this. Was it going to be someone crap like Baron Corbin? Was it going to be someone nostalgic like Doink the Clown? Or was it going to be the greatest wrestler in the history of all of wrestling, the Repo Man? As it turns out, WWE instead paid off something that had happened weeks ago, and when on earth does that ever happen? Because, my friends, the 4th man joining Team Ciampa was none other than flipping Kevin Owens.
Kevin Owens?
To get his revenge on the 4 dudes that had beat him up on Raw a few weeks ago, and the crowd absolutely lost their minds.
Kevin Owens came through.
Because Kevin Owens had his own Titantron. Kevin Owens was wearing his old NXT stuff. He did that big breathing thing he does at the top of the R-Way. Even Mauro Ranallo shouting, holy bleep, which if anybody else did would have been annoying, was just perfect for all of this. I think it's one of my favourite moments of 2019 so far.
Okay.
More bonkers after this, but the highlight for me was when Adam Cole and Kevin Owens were fighting between the rings. So they had about as much space as a pathway, and somehow Adam Cole was still able to hit a Panamera Sunrise onto Owens. His head is probably busted open. I mean, I was on the floor at this point. I couldn't handle it. And that wasn't good because I definitely was not prepared for the ending, and I will do my best here.
Motherfucker.
For you to go out and watch it. Even if you don't want to watch anything else that happened on War Games, go out there and find this spot. It's probably already been gifted a million times on Twitter. So picture the scene. Cole and Ciampa on top of the cage in the corner, and because he's an absolutely crazy person, Tommaso decided to get Adam Cole on his back. So right now, Tommaso Ciampa is facing the crowd, and the ring is behind him. The canvas is 2 tables, and for reasons I'll never be able to understand, Tommaso Ciampa jumped off backwards, cradling Adam Cole, and smashed him through this wood. I mean, he ended up in a pinfall, but it was more like Ciampa had just fallen on the guy. The referee counted 1, 2, 3. So while technically Tommaso Ciampa and his buddies won, I also kind of feel like everybody lost, especially Adam Cole. Adam Cole, please give us a call.
What happened?
Put just like your name on a postcard. I need to know you're doing all right. It was actually unbelievable to the point I may have to watch it for the rest of the day until I actually accept it happened. It happened in front of my face. I mean, again, just all the love and all the respect for everybody involved here. You gave us a lot. It's going to take me a while. It's going to take me a while to get over. Survivor Series is going to have to be a 7-star show.
Right.
It's not that I need it to be amazing. I'm happy just to enjoy pro wrestling. But this truly was something else. NXT War Games 2019. Flipping badass. Now don't forget to...
Alright, y'all heard it from the homie. He said it was fire. It seemed like it was fire. Based on the review that Simon gave, it seemed like War Games was hella entertaining. Every match was entertaining. Every match was well done. Like, yeah. I don't know if Survivor Series could beat it or not. I don't know. We're going to see. I'm really excited for Survivor Series because I know more people on the WWE main rosters. You know what I mean? So I'm more excited for that than what I was for this one. So I don't know. It might be better for me. Anyway, great video. Y'all know I mess with Simon heavy. The way that he summarizes it, I really feel like I didn't miss anything. Now I know exactly what's going on, you know? Great video. Let me know what y'all thought down in the comments. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. See y'all next time. Peace.